Okay, so we've got incense here, and then to hold your incense, this little brass thing. And when I saw solid brass in the description, I was like, oh my god, I love that. Brass is so nice, you don't have to worry about it like rusting or getting gross, and it's solid brass. So, and it's such a little modern. I love how minimalist and simple this is. So it's a little like brass ball that's got a bigger hole on one side and a smaller hole on the other side, and then a little sort of like base for it with a little angled edge. The other side's flat. So you put this flat side on the table, and then, excuse me, you put the little ball on it, and then you can sort of angle it if you want the incense to face any which way. You can like angle it to the side or straight up or just a little angled. But I love this because you can take this wherever you want. Also, like if you want to, like, you know, if you just want to be a little extra sometimes and you want to like make your bathroom or your whatever like feel more like a spa, you can just bring this. It takes up no space at all in your bag. It's this tiny little thing. So you just throw this down. Let me angle this down so you can see. I'm gonna hide these words so you guys can see. Okay, great, you can see. Yeah, you just leave this wherever you want it, and then you've got this incense. This one is the cedar wood, which I was like, oh my god, I love that idea. It's just gonna smell like I don't know, it's gonna smell like Fire Island, or it's just gonna smell like sexy cedar wood. And I love fragrances that like fill your environment with a nice scent that's not necessarily like fruity or sweet or floral necessarily. And I love floral fragrances also, but sometimes you want something a little more masculine, a little more like subdued, and a little more like sensual. And this is exactly that. So I'll show you how to do it. You pop it in here, and like I said, you can angle this however you want. I'm just going to do it straight up and down right now. And then keep in mind, there's a big hole and a small hole. So whatever size incense, you get, some sticks are wider and some are skinnier. But if you have a wide one, it goes on the wide side. And if you have a skinny one like this one, then it goes in the skinny hole. So it goes right in the little skinny hole like this. And then to light it, you need to, can you guys see? Yeah. You need to hold the flame for a second, let it get lit. It's going to take a moment. It's also very humid in here because I just showered. Okay, so let it get lit, and then it might just go out on its own, which is nice, but if not, yeah, there it goes. But if not, you can give it a little blow, and then you just let it burn. And I can already smell it because like it's instant. It's not like a candle where you have to like wait for like the wax to melt, and you have to wait for stuff to heat up, and you have to wait for the fragrance to actually come into the air. This is instantaneous, which is great. If you're having people over and you want to like get a nice like scent going, get a nice like sort of sensual vibe, or just like a nice sort of masculine scent, this is great and happens instantly. You can just do it like right as people are arriving. Yeah, it smells like, it's like smoky, but it's not like heavy smoke where it's just like, oh, like there's a fire in the house. It just smells kind of like you get, because they've infused this with a ton of cedar oil, so you get a lot of the cedar fragrance, which is nice. I'm gonna read on the thing. They give some important information. Okay, so I'm leaving this the brass incense holder up for now, so you can look at that, and then I'm going to put up the actual incense in a minute, but I'm going to read to you about the actual incense. Enjoy and relax. So they infuse charcoal incense by hand with pure essential oils to bring you effortless aromatherapy for your everyday spaces. Our incenses are always free from synthetic fragrances and chemicals, which is great because I don't want to be breathing in like bad chemical smoke, burning, don't need to burn in chemicals and have that be what I'm inhaling. And they have a few different scents. So they've got lavender, which is calming and relaxing, lifts tension and instills calm, like a fragrant lavender feels in the middle of summer. They've done studies and stuff where the lavender fragrances really just help people like relax and like feel centered and calmed. It's great for going to sleep. And then we've got this one, which is the cedar wood, which is grounding and strengthening. This one clears and purifies the air, putting you at ease in your own skin. Nice. I do feel at ease in my own skin right now. Yeah, I don't know. I think like a cedar is just like, I don't know. Think like a cedar closet. You know, you go in and you just smell the wood, and it just smells like, I don't know. It's just like sexy and it's nice, and I just love the smell. Okay, and then the last one they have, they've got 3 fragrances. The last one is black spruce and fir balsam. Now I'm curious. I want to try the other ones. I should have gotten all three. I just got the cedar wood, and now because of thinking cedar, I love cedar, and I do. I'm so happy with this. But I should have got the other ones too, because this one smells so good. I'm curious what the others are like. Okay, so black spruce and fir balsam brings the great outdoors to you, stimulating your mind and inviting creativity. I love that because it's another woody scent, and I want more woody scents. I should try those also. I'm guessing, I mean, black spruce and fir balsam is going to smell a little more like piney, versus the cedar. So the cedar is more like wood, and then the spruce and balsam is more like piney wood. Um, but yeah, super easy. You saw how I did it. Place the incense in the holder, light it, and then you hold the flame there for a little bit, let it burn for a few seconds, and then you blow out the flame, or just let it go out. Like mine just sort of like went out, and then the smoke comes out on its own. Um, it says only burn in a well ventilated area, which is not this bathroom right now. But it's not like I'm not coughing. I mean, it feels nice. It kind of feels like I'm in like a sauna actually, because it's cedar, and like the saunas are often like cedar, and like you've got the smoke happening here, and it's kind of warm from my shower. Always burn within sight. That is super important. Most fires in homes start from candles, and I'm sort of classifying this as a candle, because yeah, that's where they happen. So keep an eye on it. Don't leave it to get knocked over, because it's a tall thing, and all